Our next speaker is Sirjan Kaur from Utrecht University, and her talk is entitled Davrods, Past, Present, and Future.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 18th annual ARODS user group meeting, and I'm happy to be a part of this one as well. And my name is Sirjan, and I'm a software developer at the development team for about 3 years now at Utrecht University. And today I'm going to take you on a journey of Davrods, past, present, and future. We're going to talk about why we created Davrods and give a little bit of architecture refresher. And also, I will introduce Yoda as a use case and dive into a bit of the challenges that we faced. And a recent development that we are working on Davrods, and we'll talk about the future plans where we are in talks with the IRODS to contribute Davrods to IRODS and why we're doing it, and that's about it. And how we need your support to do that as well. Okay, without any further ado, first I will go through some facts and figures about the university. Founded in 1636, Utrecht University is one of the oldest universities in the Netherlands, with over 650 professors, 9 faculties and teaching institutions, and with over 39,000 students with 119 different nationalities. We're also one of the largest. So as Utrecht University, also known as UU, we focus on interdisciplinary research around these 4 strategic themes. And so whenever we are building research data management solutions, we make sure that we take into account the collaborative requirements of these 4 strategic themes. Right, so the dawn of Davrods. It was first designed by Ton Smealer, which we fondly know as Mr. Yoda, and it was developed by Chris Smealer. Well, I guess we can call him Mr. Baby Yoda because, it's his son. So why we came up with Davrods was at around 2015, 2016, we were using iRods 3 with WebDAV functionalities provided by WebDAVs. And WebDAVs is a web and WebDAV client for iRods, and we wanted to upgrade to iRods 4, and we found out that WebDAVs was not compatible with iRods 4. So we were looking for alternatives, and while looking for alternatives, we came across one iRods alternative, which is iRods WebDAV. I also linked it here. However, that did not align with our urgent infrastructure upgrade. So we decided to develop our own open source WebDAV infrastructure interface to iRods. And we wrote it in C so that it aligns with C-based Apache and iRods interfaces. Davrods also supports WebDAV Class 2 specifications, which at that point was the standard especially for Mac OS users. And we also support iRods PAM and native authentication schemes. Now, a little refresher about architecture of Davrods. We have WebDAV client and iRods server, and in between that, we have Apache HTTPD, which we decided on because it's a modular and extensible architecture. And it also includes a module that supports WebDAV Class 2 protocol, which is ModDAV. So let's break it down a little bit. Talking about ModAuth Basic, this Apache module processes HTTP headers to authenticate the client using the connection encryption and along with basic authentication protocol. So Davrods is the authentication provider for ModAuth Basic. And let's move on to the ModDAV. ModDav handles the Dav requests, and it allows it generates the message body for Dav requests and responses. It also allows multiple implementations of backend functionalities, which we call Dav providers. And mod Davrods. So this is our custom module, which translates the storage and property access requests from ModDav and translates it from there to IRC API. And it also handles the locking requests, because we do have the locking mechanism. We tried a couple of things with locks, but we decided on a fork version of mod Davlock module, which was already existing. And now Yoda. So Yoda uses Davrods, and a little bit about Yoda. Yoda is an integrated research data management platform that helps researchers to share, preserve, archive, and publish their data. It is built on Davrods, sitting at the data integration layer. And on top of that sits our UU data policies and custom microservices. There are multiple ways to interact with Yoda. We have the web portal. We have, besides I commands, power users can also go through I bridges and go commands. And if the user wants to interact with Yoda through network disk, they can do so by Davrods. So some of the challenges that we faced was mostly around the Microsoft policy issues, because since November 2023, Microsoft has deprecated WebDAV client in Windows. And even before that, Microsoft Office kind of started showing errors when we were trying to open files from WebDAV. And I think this is one of the reasons that the WebDAV clients are behaving a bit differently. So like CyberDuck and Windows API in Windows. So the recent challenge that we faced in Yoda is we got a lot of Davrods anonymous requests. We figured out it was AI scrapers that led to denial of service. So we looked for solutions for that and open source solutions. And so we found Anubis. Anubis is an open source web firewall utility. It is lightweight and easy to configure. It also lets us adjust policies so that we can allow the good bots as well. And so what we've done is they have a commercial support system, but also they have an unbranded version. So we're using their unbranded version at the moment, but we are in talks with our management to kind of also support them going forward. So the recent development that we've done is with Davrods automated tests. We have automated and scripted tests using PyTest BDD. PyTest BDD is behavioral driven development, and it's a Gherkin subset of Gherkin language where we use given when then scenarios. It is in development and will be available soon. So these tests are run against our Dockerized version of an Irons instance and the Davrods instance using GitHub Actions. So this is the part where you guys come in. So it is being open source, it's hard to understand how big of a scale of usage of Davrods is. So we know that a couple of universities in the Netherlands and some research institutes in Germany are using this because they put in some requests that we needed to handle. So who in this room and also online If they can send a thumbs up, who uses Davrods? A show of hands, please. Okay, great. Perfect. So this also concerns you, and everybody online as well, I guess. So what we wanted to what we wanted to do was we are in talks with Davrods to contribute it to them. The reason why we're doing is that Davrods is used a lot out of the Yoda ecosystem. And we are experiencing limited availability. Our priority to work on the improvements and the C and C++ competencies that are needed to maintain Davrods. They are not our core. They are not central to the team anymore, and they seem like a better fit for Irod's team. So that's why going forward, I think we think that this is a good idea. And so, yeah, as a part of the contribution acceptance criteria, we need some letters of support and use commitment. And we would really appreciate if you have not used Davrods yet, and we encourage you to check it out. And we also, if you do use Davrods, then if you can send send letters of support and use commitments to yoda@uu.nl, that would be greatly appreciated. We also have them on the stickers that are next to the Irods stickers in the lobby. And I think that's about it. Thank you.
All right. Do we have any questions? All right.
I don't.
Okay.
So one question, for the GitHub Actions testing, does that involve use of I'm assuming Windows is involved in that testing.
Currently we are not using, currently we're not. It's just a preliminary test. We are still working on it, but we started with Linux.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the GitHub Actions effort is kind of new.
Yeah, it's new.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we picked it up in the last sprint, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly why I asked.
Yeah, I think, and also for the authentication scheme that Alan presented, I think it could be a nice addition to this as well later.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a question right behind you, Derek.
Thank you. Thank you, Sirjan, for the presentation. Well, I'm quite new to iRod, so just out of curiosity, does it support SSO and YDC, or do you only use username and password credentials?
So as part, I think if I understand it correctly, it was SSO?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've used it in capacity of Yoda. So for Yoda, we have the data access passwords that we use. So the user has to generate it and then can connect to Davrods using the network disk. But individually as SSO, probably no, not. So maybe that's something for you guys later if it goes well.
Absolutely.
Great.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.